it's Debbie with Tailored by Debbie, and today I'm going to show you how to make some pom-poms to use for crafting. I've already shown you this before. This is my pom-pom and tassel maker. I bought it at Walmart, and we used it like this when we made tassels. And if you missed that video, you can go to my YouTube channel, Tailored by Debbie, and there's a video there in my YouTube group of videos, and I believe it's called How to Make a Double Tassel Beaded Garland, and I show you how to make those tassels in that video. But today I'm going to show you how to make a pom-pom. Now this has 3 sections, and we do not need the middle section for the pom-poms, so we're going to take the middle section out, and I'm trying not to pull. As y'all know, I had surgery and I'm still kind of healing from it, so I'm still having to wear this compression brace. All right, so we're going to put it together like this, and the peg on this end we're going to put in the peg that's closest to the peg on the other side. I also went in and marked right here with a non-permanent marker. I counted in 3, so I went 1, 2, 3, and then that bar between them, or after the third spacer here, I put a mark, and I did the same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, and then put a mark. And that's just going to help you know where to tie your yarn as we're making our tassels, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, this yarn I bought at the Dollar Tree, y'all. The Dollar Tree is becoming one of the best places to buy craft supplies at a reasonable price. But any yarn you have will do. And I'm going to kind of turn it this way so it's easier for me to do while we're trying to get you to see on camera here. You're going to drape the yarn over this edge and just kind of hold it down with a finger. And then we're going to wrap this 30 times. So 1, 2, and as you're wrapping, you want to pull it snug a little bit, but you do not want to do it tight because it'll make it really hard to tie and secure the center of your pom-poms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to unravel some more of this yarn. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, now you're just going to cut a piece off of this end, leave a little bit, because what you're going to do is tie this just loosely so you don't have to hold it while you're tying the center string on your pom-poms. So just tie that in there. Okay, then we're going to press this down. Now, if you had wrapped it really tight, you wouldn't be able to press that down like that. Okay, now we're going to cut a piece of string times 2 because we're going to make 2 pom-poms out of this yarn that we have gathered on our pom-pom maker. Okay. All right, you don't have to measure, just long enough that you can tie around this easily without, if you cut it too short, it makes it more challenging to tie it. So you just want to go up underneath all the strings, and you can lay your string down here before you start wrapping. Sometimes I do it that way, but today I did not. Okay, then you're going to just tie it like you're tying your shoe in 1 loose knot. And then you're going to take this string, go up underneath, bring it over on this side, and take this string, go up underneath, bring it over on this side, then pull that snug. That just makes it so much easier to get this center part tight. If you don't get the center part tight on your yarn, your pom-pom will come undone. Now you're just going to tie it, and you can pull that, as you know, it's a little bit hard for me to pull tight right now, but you can pull that as tight as you can get it, and then tie it. I do it a total of 3 times on this last one so it won't come undone. Then I take my 2 pieces of yarn, bring them just on this side of this peg, and just cut that off. Okay, Throw that away. We're going to do the same thing over here. Go up underneath. Right where I've got that mark. Come up, tie it one time. Okay, then you're going to bring this piece of yarn from this side underneath and pull it over here. And then you're going to take this piece of yarn, pull it underneath over here, and then pull it tight. Okay, and then tie it in a knot times 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull these 2 strings on this side of the peg and cut it off. All right, now we're just going to kind of eyeball where the center is, and we are going to cut through all these strings right here. Okay, like so. Now you can do it one of two ways. You can pull the peg out, and I'll show you the other way on the other side. You can just slide it up over the peg, but I like to take the peg out. Okay. Then we're going to pull all the strings from this side over here. Leave your loops. I don't cut the loops because I can cut them and take care of the loops in one cutting, excuse me, just by holding it here, kind of eyeballing how far I want it to be. Then I place my hand here. Okay, pull all this up, and that's that little knot we tied just to hold those ends secure. And then you're just going to give it a trim, and you're cutting off those loops and getting this close to the right length that you need all at one time. Just be very careful not to cut your hand. But see there, y'all? Then what you're going to do is shake it and then kind of flatten out your pom-pom, go around, and you're going to see some long sprigs of yarn, and you're just going to trim those off as you go around. And kind of even up your pom-pom. Okay, then we're going to take and turn it this way one time. Then we're going to flatten it out again and check for any long strings at this angle. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Then you just shake it out, y'all, and that is it. There's your pom-pom. I'm going to show you one more time. Okay. You can use these pom-poms to make all kinds of things. All right. So this time I'll show you, you can just take and slide it. Well, the peg came out. But you can slide it off the peg. But I think it's easier just to take the peg out. And we're going to do the same thing we did over there. Got that one long string on this side. Then we're going to just kind of eyeball it and see about how long we think this side needs to be. And then we're going to just cut the loops off. Okay, get rid of all that. Then you're going to shake your pom-pom, shake it out, then just kind of flatten it out, and then go around and even it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to turn it one turn this way, and then we're going to flatten it out again and just cut off to even up the lengths of the yarn on your pom-pom. And guys, that's it. We have made 2 pom-poms in very little time. It goes even faster when you're not, stopping step by step to explain it. So I hope you give this a try. Thank y'all so much for watching, and have a blessed day.